All right, man. Peace. So this video is going to be pretty much a conversation about things that I'm viewing, and especially in honor for what just passed, what just came about this year for the 50th anniversary of hip hop. It's one of the sort of things that, I started thinking about, especially this is a video that's been inspired by a fellow YouTuber, by I believe the name is Curtis King TV, in which I did an assessment of one of the videos that he had reviewed. And I believe for a fact that the hip hop industry obviously is different than how it used to be. And especially when it comes to the music industry, a lot of different things is different now. Algorithms isn't based upon finding an artist and, doing artist development, giving them an advance and doing all these different things. A lot of things is played out. Obviously, when it comes to music, you don't need to require yourself to have CDs in order to sell out to people. Everybody's doing streaming these days. Everything is digital. In which I will always say there's nothing wrong, because obviously as time moves on, people who are stuck in the ways of old traditions will probably not get with the new traditions of how things are set. That's with anything. Before, we didn't have cell phones that was able to do all these different things. Before that, we had beepers, and before beepers, you had to call on a phone in your house line. And now it's different. You don't need to have certain things in your household or in your possessions because everything is on your phone. But back to what I was talking about, one of the interesting conversations that I heard from this fellow YouTuber was this whole entire idea that came into play with an interview that happened, I believe, on Joe Budden's TV podcast or whatever it's called, where they were basically saying the music industry is dead. Even my favorite producer, one of my favorite producers, actually had this conversation and saying the music industry is shit. And that was said verbatim. That I had found an amazing, one of the producers that I remember growing up on, and one of that I favored, even said that he's taking different routes and still being able to do his music, regardless of the fact that the music industry is shit for what it is today. My opinion is on this. Is the music industry dying? To a lot of degrees, yes. What I will say is when it comes to the music industry for what it is, the problem in today's music industry is it's too easy for people to say that some are an industry plant. Some are placed into these rap industries in order to formulate themselves as one that's carrying either the gangster culture aesthetics for especially the so-called black men, and the whorish, hypersexualized culture for the so-called black woman. But besides that, not even trying to go on nationalities as a basis of this conversation, just the fact that a lot of things that you're seeing now is, and especially a stream that I did on someone, a fellow rapper, a female rapper who I said is affiliated with or is enacting the whole entire goddess, Isis goddess, in which I said that there's a reason why a lot of these rappers or a lot of these artists are handpicked. They fit in a certain agenda, obviously. But besides that, on a very surface level, I am not upset, or I'm not mad or objectify uh the music industry for taking routes of discovering artists from social media, especially TikTok as being the main form of finding artists. The problem in it is, obviously, we can agree on this, that when it comes to the music industry, it is not based on talent. And it's pretty much primarily up to like almost, I would say, 90% that it's not based on talent. Basically, you have to be a gimmick in order to get into the music industry. Such as so, you have a lot of these IG comedians and a lot of these TikTok stars that was just nothing more but people that was just doing funny videos and stuff like that. And all of a sudden they're rap artists. Oh yeah, I rap now. Or, I sing, I do this, that, and third. You wasn't doing that before. So what is this? All a project for you to use your talent as a comedian to transfer over to music. And now, of course, you can't really say, oh, this person is not made into being in the industry, because again, everything is about profit. How can this person be a provocateur into the industry that we have here in order to get our money back from this artist and to move forward with what we want to put out in the airwaves? And let's not forget this. Obviously, it's changing to the point you do have the AIs that's don't even need the artist to be in the studio to record a record. They can deep fake, or they can actually mimic a artist's voice and create these songs and this music off of this. Even a project called FN Mecca, I believe, from a long time ago, or if you even look at an artist that's completely AI or completely digital, like a Lil Miquela, that proves to you the fact of the matter that the game has changed. That will the future be taken over by AI artists, an occulted personality, one that's not real, one that uses the voice of someone or needs maybe just a 5-second clip of someone's voice, mimic it, then be able to come out with a song. But that's just talking on a digital level. Let's taking it back to what it is. Will this force artists to go take hip hop in its natural form where it began, in the park, in the backyard, taking it back to where they were doing, well, now these days, doing videos of them recording these artists being at home recording their videos and then being able to accrue a bigger following off of that? Just some food for thought. Besides just factoring in that, you know, obviously a lot of these artists will tell you these labels they're getting signed to is treating them like crap. They're getting into these deals that is messing them up. And, you know, who else can they bring to the table in order to get screwed over with these deals? Give me your thoughts in the comment section. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Peace.